This new Chinese brand that I found called NexTool. This is about 25 and these were like 15 and these were like 10 or something like that. So there's a very small lightweight one. A knife has a file and a screwdriver, and actually, believe it or not, has a pair of scissors. Look at that. This one, they all come from this direction here, and they actually all lock as well. So it has a little hoop here for attaching to things. It has an iPhone pin here like that. It has also a knife. It has a pair of scissors, like so. It has a Phillips head plus a file. Kind of hard to demo all these. I'm going to put the knife away because that's the most dangerous one. And I will say that it is locked. So these actually all lock in, like so. And it has like a bottle opener there and some kind of like tool there as well. This is probably my favourite of them because I've actually added this to my everyday carry. It contains quite a few different tools. It has a pair of pliers, and this always impresses people. It has a decent sized pair of sharp scissors like this. It also has bottle opener. Let me not trying to find everything here. It has a knife here, which I'll put away because I don't want to cut myself. And on the other side, it has also this. Actually, no, it has them here. It's kind of easy to get lost. So it has a Phillips head there, and also has a file. Pretty ingenious. This one is also a locking tool. It has a locking knife and a locking pair of scissors. I don't know why you'd need that, but pretty hefty knife there. It's about 3mm and it's quite well machined. Not much movement there at all. I've seen some other Chinese knives with a lot of movement there, and a pretty sharp knife at that. It's got a locking blade, and here's the locking pair of scissors. Again, why you need them to lock? Not really good. Not that needed. I think it's quite a hefty pair there. So this one here, it's pretty big for what it is, but it has also some decent tools there. Everything locks. Phillips head, and we've got in here I think a bottle opener. This is a little bit tricky to get to this side. Some kind of like flathead, and then some kind of awl. Actually, this is the awl here. In terms of what awls actually are, I'm not really sure how to use them. I guess it's making holes and things like that. Quite stiff. So quite heavy, not so useful for me. The biggest one, let's look at that one. So this is pretty useful. I mean, it comes with these tools here, and that's the attachment to the Phillips head. It's all locking in terms of you have to open it to get into it like this. The knife, you have to open it like that. It does not lock. I guess there's pros and cons of that. It's legal in the UK, I guess. But put this back. And the other ones, you've got a rather large awl here. Sometimes if I get to pull this up. Oh, there's the air raid Ukraine is finished. So that's a pretty hefty awl. You know, I guess you could make things with that. I don't want to stab myself, so I'll put that away. Quite a sharp flathead here. A pair of scissors. And on the other side we have probably one of my favourite features is this saw here, which I'll just put these ones away. I'll show you more of that in a minute. Phillips head, a large file and a knot untire, and then a serrated knife as well. Now this, let me just show you this first. So the cool thing about this screwdriver is you've got this large thing like this here, pliers, but you can also sort of flip it around like that. So you can actually use two hands when you're cutting, which often is a lot harder to cut with when you're working with sort of these size tools. So that's an interesting feature here. And I'll show you the Phillips head here. So the Phillips head is what I use to attach these tools here. Now some of them are a little bit redundant because obviously you've got the some of the flathead and the Phillips already in this, but still, I mean, you don't often carry Allen keys around with you, and it's just nice to have sometimes an Allen key with you to like adjust certain items. An elementary test of some of the cutting blades, so let me just fold these away. Some of these saws have to be right and in the right direction for them to close. We all know what scissors do, no point testing those, I mean, they work. Okay, let's just put this one away. Now, typically you wouldn't be doing like feather sticks with these kind of tools, but I'll just demonstrate that because that's a good test of what a good knife is, I guess, is feather sticks. Now these ones here, they're actually, I think they've got like magnets or something. Actually, no, they've got sort of metal pins in there that cause them to snap shut, which is a nice feature of them. But if it's extra weight, it's not that important to me actually. So let's just put this away. Let's put that in the pouch. Right, so let's just get the knives ready. So let's just go out with the smallest one. I mean, you would never really do this, but if there's any sharpness out the box of these, then okay, let's stop there before I cut myself. Right, so let's try the second biggest one. So the second smallest one here. If I can remember where the knife is. Okay, here we go. Again, you wouldn't normally do this, but it's just demonstration purposes. Pretty nasty experience doing that, but that's not what it's for. Let's go up to this one here. Right, where is it? I can't remember where it is. Again, don't do this at home, folks, because you could hurt yourself. Better experience than the other two, but then again, not normal. Let's check out this other knife here. So let's go here, locks in place. Yeah, it's more comfortable, but again, long term, I'm not sure if that's going to be a very good knife to do that. I wonder if you could do like whacking with it, because you've got the pin there. If you hit it here, then that's going to basically force this back towards this, and again, I think you're probably risking more than normal with that. And let's just check the knife on the last one for making their feather sticks. Let's see if I can. Okay, it's this one here. Actually, it feels a lot more like a bushcraft knife. So at a pinch, actually this is going to get in the way of this bit here. So again, that's not a very good design feature of that thing. So not good for making feather sticks efficiently. But I'm interested to try this saw out. So if we go back to this side and the saw, and we fold this out here, let's wonder how good the sawing experience is going to be. So I don't really have anything else to hold down with, right? So I guess alright. It's a little better than holding it than that, in a sense. It just feels more comfortable having it. Not so bad, but then again, I'm used to other saws, like silky saws, so you're always going to be kind of hampered by these. Alright folks, that's my little review of NexTool. I don't have any links on here, but you can go into Alibaba and shop around. If you want to support the channel, then I've got some survival kit on the bottom. It really helps me to make more videos like this, so please check them out. And thanks so much for watching this. And if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and comment, and any other things you'd like to see or any questions about these. Thanks very much.